Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another album review. Before I continue, however, a quick reminder the fundraiser continues. For those of you unaware, I am a disabled individual, and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I really need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as it's seen as a quote luxury item, despite the fact that I'm not unable to utilize a standard wheelchair or another scooter for that matter, as a result of my dexterity being what it is. So I have a fundraiser going, and I'm far from reaching my goal. Any and all contributions are welcome. I'm asking for a $10 minimum, and you can contribute below this video to this bot fund account. It would be greatly appreciated. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far. Your contributions have made a world of difference in my life, and I appreciate you all. And the same is true for those who plan on contributing. It means the world to me, and thank you so much. I love you all. So, we have a new Joe Bonamassa album out for us, and it is titled Blues Deluxe Volume 2. Of course, Blues Deluxe Volume 1, or Blues Deluxe as it was known prior to this, was released about 20 years ago, actually. And it was a really good album. And at that point in time, Joe was still sort of climbing the ladder of success in terms of his career. And on that original Blues Deluxe album, he did a few originals along with covers of classic blues songs and his own unique interpretations of those songs. And the same is true for Blues Deluxe Volume 2. It has that same formula of him taking these blues classics and sort of just doing an update of them and re-recording of them and doing it in his own fashion, in his own style, along with a couple new original tracks similar to the original, with that format as well. And I have to say, I listened to this album a couple times today so far, and I listened to it once last night as well. I don't currently have a physical copy of this album. I do plan on getting one to fill out my Bonamassa CD collection, as I do have a vast collection at this point. I am missing maybe two albums. I'm not sure. Not many though. I have. It's fair to say I have a vast Joe Bonamassa collection. Huge fan. Love his music, and this album. Uh, it's really. How can I describe this album? It's a good album. It's really a good album. Uh, if I have any problem with this album, it is uh, sort of this overabundance of brass section being utilized, and this is something that is sort of commonplace with the blues, as well as with big band era bands, and I I think it works really well on this album, but at the same time, at certain points, it ventures into big band territory and less of the blues. That's just my own take. Um, I I think it without the brass, it would have sounded more blues, and I think that in some of the songs it does add to the tunes, whereas other songs it takes away, if that makes sense. And this overabundance of brass in terms of the arrangements it just seems like too much in some of these songs. I it's always well mixed and the production is great and the arrangements are fantastic and the playing is great. I'm not knocking any of the musicianship on this album. Everyone is in top form, most especially Joe himself. The vocals are stronger than ever, and the guitar work is just unparalleled. And I mean that with the utmost sincerity. I am blown away by the guitar work on this album. And I can't get enough of it. It's really impressive work. Um, but if I had anything that was a drawback, it's just this sort of this overabundance or this reliance on this brass section to sort of fill out the sound when it really doesn't need anything to fill it out. The other instrumentation really does a good enough job of having a full sound in and of itself. And I could see, having keyboards, which it does, and, guitar, bass, and drums. And that's all you really need for a lot of these songs. But like I said, some of the songs do benefit from the brass. And I do feel that this album is a great album and a great addition to the Joe Bonamassa catalog. I don't think it's a bad album whatsoever. I don't think Joe Bonamassa really has any bad albums. But this is definitely a great album. Is it my favorite Joe Bonamassa album? No, it's not. But it is a fantastic album, and it deserves to be checked out and checked out in detail. Um, it is available in various formats, including, I think, colored vinyl, and it's available on CD, of course, and MP3. And I am going to be acquiring a CD copy as soon as I can of this. It sort of snuck up on me as far as the release, despite doing a reaction to one of the first two singles off the album a few weeks ago, and doing a reaction to the newest single yesterday on the release date of the album, October 6th, 2023. I'm doing this review on October 7th, 2023, Saturday evening almost. Yeah, it's about 5:41 p.m. here in the northeastern Pennsylvania region of the United States. My favorite track on this album is It's Safe to Go Home, which is the final track on the album, and it's one that I reacted to yesterday. And it's just an amazing song with emotion and intense guitar work. Like some of the best guitar work I've heard Joe play in years. And it's really a treat to hear that solo. And it just makes the whole album worth the listen. But at the same time, the other songs build up to that ending crescendo, if you will. It all really works well, and it's really a nicely done album. Uh, I'm at a point now where I've heard a lot of people doing cover albums, and we have Dolly Parton coming out with a partial cover album as well, as it's mixed in with some original songs, and there are a lot of people in this year and most recently, past several years, doing a lot of covers and a lot of paying homage to older bands and even more recent bands. And I think I'm getting burned out on covers, to be perfectly honest. But that's where Joe Bonamassa comes into a good light for me, because these are songs that I really haven't heard a lot. And unless I read it in print, I wouldn't know that these were covers, because a lot of them I haven't heard. These are classic blues songs and they're songs that really are not commonplace on the radio, or not the radio. Wow, yeah, you can tell where I'm from in terms of my age. No one listens to the radio. In terms of streaming, um, wow, these songs are not commonplace, and that's where the album really succeeds, is picking these more obscure yet really influential blues songs and bringing them into the modern day for us to enjoy and really experience in the most extreme and positive way possible, with an amazing production and just incredible passion being delivered on the part of the musicianship and the vocals, and just everyone is in top form. So if you have not done so, check out Joe Bonamassa's Blues Deluxe Volume 2. And if you have not checked out Joe Bonamassa, you don't know what you're missing. Check out his back catalog of material. It is just full of amazing music, and I wouldn't even know where to start in terms of recommendations. But if I had to recommend anything by Joe Bonamassa, as far as getting into him as an introduction, to really experience him, any live performances will knock you out. I was first turned on to Joe's music by a live performance that I caught on YouTube, and it was recommended for me as a YouTube recommendation. I don't even know how, really. And I was hooked. That's all it took, was that one live performance. Definitely do yourself a favor. Check out Blues Deluxe Volume 2. It is available, as I said, to stream. You can stream it and then decide to buy it for yourself. But do not cheat yourself with this album. You want to have this album for your collection, as it is a masterpiece. So, I do hope that you enjoyed this review. I wasn't trying to be negative at all in terms of my critique, just objective. And I just feel that the brass and the overabundance of the horn section is getting a little old, but and it's treading into that area, like I said, that big band era style, as opposed to simple blues. That being said, Joe can do it all. He's got the voice for it, and he's certainly got the guitar on his side, along with the entire backing band, and of course the production being exceptional. This is Rob with Media Awareness. Once again, reminder the fundraiser continues, and I really need your help, as my insurance does not cover any of this. So please do your best to contribute. And if you're not able to contribute due to financial hardships, like and share my video, and let a friend know, let an enemy know, let your pet know. And any and all help is appreciated. I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Keep on rocking with the blues. I'll see you soon. Bye.